Herds.
Oh no.
So
Guys, so for story number 2, this is quite interesting and
This is the reason we're banned.
true. Chinese spies hacked a livestock app to breach U.S. state networks. So the animal tracking software USAHERDS and Log4j.
You heard?
I heard it through the IoT grapevine.
Anyway, and Log4j gave the notorious APT41 group a foothold in multiple government systems. What do you guys have to say about this story? Look at this news.
All right, so Log4j was a while ago, so like that should be fixed. If it's not fixed, please go fix that. Anyone who's not fixed Log4j. And then I just think it's kind of cute that like there's an app for like herd management, like herder or only herds. It's good.
I
it's
heard.
great. I love it.
I heard.
Yeah. You're just swiping.
I heard it on the grapevine.
I'm actually looking to buy a cow
like
here.
another thing, another thing is like this app ended up being a great system to deploy like extra attacks. So like you can't trust anything. You can't trust any app, even if it's a cow for cow app.
Yeah, again, we've talked about this a few times. The problem is that American enterprise and apps like that are always built for growth. There's no assumption, like the internal security assumption is that your partner or your customer is trying to breach you. And unless you're designed to protect against that, you're screwed. If you're designed to just ingest their data and build a cool system to track herds, you shouldn't be surprised when their supplier, like their literal open source supplier is breached, which means they're breached, which means you're breached.
Yeah.
Like there's no, I didn't know, you know.
The breaches are built in, actually.
This story, I love this story on multiple fronts because it touches on so many things that we talked about: Chinese hacking groups, Log4j, and application security. The Wired article actually has a very good detailed breakdown of what happened, and it was basically this company that took a lot of precautions in their application security, then got a little bit sloppy one time, and what happened was in December when the Log4j vulnerability was discovered, this group then used Log4j to launch other attacks. So this is never a situation where one vulnerability is one entry. It's one vulnerability leads to exploiting another and another and another.
Do the cows get identity theft protection for a year, or is it only the like herd owners?
Well, I'm actually about to buy a cow, and I'll let you know what.
Do cows have government IDs? Like, is this Buttercup US SSN like 124-1228?
They definitely have tracking numbers, and that's not even a joke.
Right.
And I think in Switzerland they do.
Yeah.
I think all the brands now are QR codes.
Right. Yes. Right in the ear.
But you can't trust those QR codes because
Exactly.
they could be phishing QR codes. They could be hackers rebranding your cows.
Are you aware of the dangers of phishing?
Cowing.
Phishing.
Cowing.
I think the point we all fail to make, and it's absolutely paramount, we do make is, Shu, are you buying a cow?
Oh yeah. I'm like probably gonna buy a Jersey cow. And Jersey cows are the cutest cows in the whole world. They're like not that big, and they're like, hey, I'm a Jersey cow.
It's done with big butter.
Yeah.
Right.
I see.
I'm done with big butter.
Wow, I totally cannot believe this is butter.
That's great. I might buy half a cow, so I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Frank, do
But,
you have any cows
but
walking
it
on the
won't be
sidewalk?
alive, Steve. But it won't be alive.
Frank, do you have any
Cows
cows
are
walking along the
cows.
sidewalk?
Cows are so good.
Not right now, but I'm thinking that's why we do organize barbecues, just to, it's
Oh,
a tradition. A
Where do you
tradition.
think the meat comes from? I mean, the street.
Comes, yeah.
it's a tradition to stop, avoid ransomware and